then the time before that, it was with Switch. So Twisty's a little out there.
The good thing is with Wario that I've learned very quickly, especially with doubles, he's kind of like Dr. Doom in Marvel 3 in a weird way. You can just spread him like butter. Put him on any team, you're set. He's got Waft. It just as a concept in doubles. Amazing.
Yeah.
Buttons are really amazing. Up throw, up air, works in singles, works in doubles, baby. Doesn't matter. It's very fast. So we're getting underway with it, taking it to the stadium.
Oh, Twisty's already down to stock. He got clipped by the stage, and then Flipp saw it. He's like blood in the water. Time to go.
Very good opportunity. Definitely capitalized off of that. One thing I noticed with Quaff and Twisty from watching them, though, is that they're very good at switching up and making you guess who's supposed to be the aggressor and who's playing support. Because they both switch it off, because they both play quote-unquote defensive characters, but they play them in very aggravating, like, intense offensive style.
Yeah, that's like a really, like, a misconception that, and Quaff loses stock. A misconception that if you're playing a defensive character, you have to play defensive, because Twisty and Quaff don't know what that means.
Sure. And then you have the weird little late percent SD from Quaff in their very early KO Twisty, but they're keeping it close. Everyone's at 3 stocks right now. Kysce is looking very new and fresh.
Kysce is the one to watch in this set, in my opinion. He's shown that he has like this incredible pimp ability, on top of the fact that he has a really good punish game. And I don't know. I think he was just dead regardless, and he wanted to die offside blast zone to get it back to the stage as soon as possible.
Charizard's a playmaker for sure. Doubles, he makes the plays, and then Snake just turns them into kills. Just chill. It's very Charizard Snake is very interesting from watching yesterday. It's super.
And that's what unfortunately you might see that a lot during the set. If it doesn't start turning around, you're gonna see a lot of Quaff head shaking.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of Kysce making great reads off the ledge. Both of them are really good at just edge guarding and killing it very early. Whoa, like that right there. Whoa. Okay. Well,
he took the stock.
They're over it.
Okay.
You want to move on? Get into the next game.
There's a positive and a negative to that, right?
Definitely.
The positive is I don't have to watch my ass get beat for 3 stops.
Yeah, next game, move on.
But the negative is you're not getting any additional information. You know, exactly. and I don't know necessarily how to feel. They're both good enough players to where they shouldn't be bothered by dropping a game, right?
Definitely.
So why wouldn't you want to get as much information as possible?
Definitely fair.
Because if you're like a lower level player, I almost can sympathize where you're just like, me watching me just get dumpstered kills my it was Flipp and Kysce.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't hear the nod part. I just heard, yeah. Does this person think he's running the stream? Comes in here. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry for people at home. It's amateur hour here at Supernova.
Damn right. Get damn right.
Oh
my goodness.
Let him know.
What I was thinking is, like, as a lower level player, I could kind of understand it, right? You almost like lose morale if you get stomped out that hard, and you're like, oh, maybe if I get a reset. But I don't know. I feel like Twisty is like underratedly smart. Is that even a word? Did I make myself dumb saying that word? His smarts are underrated.
For sure, I agree.
Because like spending time with him at Shuffle and then hanging out with him Blacklisted, you realize he just sees the game in his own kind of way. And we joke around, right? Like, yo, I've never seen so many random side Bs come out, and they always hit. It's like, no, dude, he just knows. Like, it's a different skill to have.
Definitely.
You know, a lot of players have this problem where they like to throw out moves where their opponent is, not where their opponent's gonna be.
Definitely.
And that's something where Twisty could really capitalize on. And those extra stocks could have been the information on like how does Flipp like to move in this scenario. You know?
Quaff, Kysce had a very early kill on Quaff. Really clean, upbeat combo off the top.
Yeah, like I said, I think Kysce is gonna be the X factor in this. He's gonna make it all the way around.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you gotta be careful if you're Twisty right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Oh, he gave up ledge. And if you're blue team, you already dropped game 1. You cannot give opportunities like that.
Definitely. You gotta really stop their momentum as quickly as possible. At top level, momentum is the worst aphrodisiac on the planet. It can just ruin everything you've ever wanted if your opponent has momentum.
You think the mood is set and everything's right.
Little did you know. But Twisty doing his job, keeping his stocks really late and letting Quaff go hand.
Quaff is just, he's just shaking his head so much right now. You're gonna have to check him for like CTE after this, man. He's just got it on a swivel.
Sure.
And I understand the frustration. He can't get anything really going, and I think it's just Flipp and Kysce kind of understand they're not playing the fastest characters in the world, so they kind of set themselves up in places to support each other.
Yeah. They are bullying Quaff right now. They understand that Quaff is the one that's going to
be
the rush down and be, because if it's 2v1 with Wario, that's when it gets pretty bad. It's pretty easy to shut him down and shut off his options. 2 characters against 1. Meta Knight's the one that can really bring stuff into his favor, because he's going to be the aggressor just because he's a faster character objectively. So they're just bullying him really bad. And it's definitely showing.
And Quaff's probably, he's going to have to be careful. He's going to lose one right now. I don't think Battlefield was a good stage. I think it worked almost as much against them as it did for them. And
but at the same time, that's the thing from earlier. Like, where do you take them? Like, it's hard. It's hard, I feel, to find the right stage to take these players.
Well, look at what Flipp's been doing the entire set. Where is he hanging out? Top platform.
Yep.
The whole time. And you know if you get grabbed by Snake on the top platform, God forbid you get grabbed with a sticky on you from top platform, your percentage means nothing.
I'm a miss you. Toodaloo.
It's been great. It's been fantastic.
It's been a fun time, but But as we've been talking, it's all down to one stock, everybody. But obviously the blue team has a percent deficit, but with Quaff in play, who cares? Oh, no, never mind. Commentator curve.
Yeah, and with Twisty though, it's
go to
this
sleep.
game is gonna be. You know what? Highest percentage right now on Charizard. And Twisty can maybe get on the ground. Oh, that's one. That's one. Twisty will blow a stock at 30. He doesn't care. He doesn't need full walks. He knows.
Twisty's the strong player where Quaff isn't the thing he needs to make the kill.
Oh, he didn't see the mine. He didn't see. There's no way he saw it. You know why? Because I got a beautiful Aces monitor in front of me. I didn't see it for shit.
Yeah.
I did not see that.
That's hard to see.
I lost track of it. I just completely lost track of it. I think. Oh man, that's crazy.
So they banned.
I was mentioning before that Twisty won't wait for full waft.
Yeah.
He'll blow half waft all the time. It's kind of his thing. He doesn't care.
Half waft's amazing. Yeah, half waft is super good.
And you get more out of your character.
Pretty much.
Right?
I remember in the video guide Sosa made, he says that the goal is to use half waft warriors, and half the time you get a kill.
You get 2 per. You get 2 per 1 instead of 1 per 1 minute.
It's not that much. It's weaker, but like it'll get the job done when it needs to be done.
And if you look at like when a lot of like mid-level players use their waft, right? It's already off stage toward the blast zone anyway. A half waft could have done it anyway.
Sure. Taking them back to Battlefield, it was close, but as you said, I definitely disagree. Red team just felt in control the whole time, regardless of what the outcome was. They were really just playing really solid on the stage.
They were playing solid. Blue team made a very strong comeback, and I wonder if they just figured we figured something out. Yeah, we figured something out.
Maybe that is what it is.
And you know what? There were some suspect stocks lost by Quaff. Quaff trying to recover, he gets stage spiked by the Cypher. You know, things like that are really weird, and you have to kind of account for them in doubles because it is so chaotic. But that being said, you almost hope like we're gonna get one of those too. Like it's gonna eventually eat on our end. And the one thing Flipp's doing differently right now, not camping that top platform. And I think that helped them the most, but he might have an opportunity here. What a tech. I mean, if you're a Snake main, your teching is like a second nature to you. 201% on Battlefield.
That is it.
That's a percentage.
Yeah,
that's a real number.
thick gallon of milk. Could you imagine if you went to the store and it said 217% milk?
Oh my God.
I'd never leave the house. Are you kidding me?
That's because you would instantly die after taking a cup of that.
I would accept, dare I say, utter defeat.
Oh my goodness.
God. What do you mean? They're keeping it close. As I say that, Quaff is deep in the bottom of the blast zone in his second stop.
Yeah, it always seems like Quaff is playing from a deficit compared to the rest of the people.
He is definitely the bully weight out of these 4 characters on the screen.
Absolutely.
With his fall speed and his gravity, Meta Knight's definitely is a everybody hit me character right now, but he's aware of that. I'm sure he's definitely doing a lot better than last game. They're keeping it really even. He's cleaning it up and playing a little more conservative, and it's really helping.
And Twisty opted to not use WAP right there. I'm not quite sure why. We just talked about the fact that he uses WAP pretty sparingly, so it was a little weird that he opted not to use it to not recover. But he immediately takes a stock with it anyway, so maybe that cancels it out. But
it definitely works out.
We're gonna get some damage here.
They gotta make Charizard bleed ASAP. They gotta make a lot of percent attack on the Charizard.
Yeah, the 2 main objectives of your blue team is keep Quaff stock because he's having such a hard time with it, at least as the first 2 games.
Nice.
And take Kysce's. Oh, I didn't even know he was stuck.
They're choosing to stick Quaff. They're purposely going for sticking Quaff and not really sticking.
Almost as you should, right?
Definitely. That is definitely the plan here. But it's definitely really helping them out. There they go. Alright, they kill Snake.
The stock's been shared. Flipp already at 151, trying to find his way back onto the stage. He's on there. Now they're edge guarding both the blue team.
Oh.
Goal! And Flipp is like single-handedly making this possible right now. He's 166.
There we go.
1v2 scenario, high percent.
But
both the blue team really high percent right now.
Anything in a waft. There you go. Boom. Nice.
If blue team would have somehow lost those 2 stocks and it was a 1v1, I would have actually probably thought Kysce could do it. Like
Definitely.
1v1, I think Kysce would have taken it. Because, like I said, I think his game is very strong. And, you know, it's so weird, like, how you automatically gain the trust of a player if the scenario is just kind of sort of shifted. Like, yeah, 3 stocks to 1, but if you can get these 2 high percentages, I immediately believe in you. Like, immediately, like, they're shook. You're good. Go for it.
Double stocks are way more emotional than single stocks, I feel. They can turn the tides.
You got your teammate there, man.
They're like, I feel like double stocks have way more mood swings.
Absolutely. No,
compared to single.
And you feel, because you ever like have to take your teammate's stock, you felt like you let them down. Like, I can't believe I had a mooch off of you.
Definitely.
I'm that dirtbag that didn't bring any money. And like
I didn't bring
can I have your egg roll, yo, please? That's me right now. And like, you don't want to be that dude. Especially to your boy, like, you team all the time. Like, come on, man.
For sure. So they banned the 2 stages I see people always ban against Snake in general. Dreamland and Delfinos, and we're going to FD.
Also very big.
Definitely. That shield looking tiny. Oh,
that was smooth and quick.
Very. Oh, swipe. Blue team's looking like a different beast right now.
Yeah, it's actually insane the amount of like
adaptation.
Yeah, and just pure momentum on the blue team right now.
For sure.
Oh, doesn't quite make it.
The NATO recovery is so annoying. If you hit the wall, where Meta Knight is facing is switched to the other side. So all you have to do is hit the wall like that, like he just did, and he comes out the other way and he dies.
Which is obviously super easy to do on FD.
Definitely.
You'll end up riding him more than likely. Flipp trying to stay alive here.
Nice. Nice.
Quaff is cleaning up stocks right now.
Definitely. Quaff is getting it together and playing a lot better. Lost that one, but it's looking okay. Yeah. Twisty's doing his job. And still living till forever with 4 stocks.
Twisty doing a really good job stock tanking right now. You can see Flipp kind of reaching for it too. He went for this raw up tilt.
Yep.
I don't even know how Twisty jumped in that situation. Doesn't get tranked.
Nice save.
Red team is they're both getting edge guarded right now.
Quaff's playing so well this game. Oh my god.
And Flipp is taking so much damage to try to save the stock from Kysce. He somehow still finds time to kill Twisty though.
Yeah, that was sick. It's crazy. Quaff only has 2 stocks, but like the way he's playing is so clean that you're just like, wow, he's such control.
It just shows you how quickly Red team can just take one away from you.
Definitely. Charizard down. Snake definitely not looking so hot. Definitely gonna make it, but jab, jab, jab. Sorry, that evil wing.
I think this has been the 3rd or 4th time this game alone where we have seen one team wipe the other team clean, and then the stage is kind of swapping who's in control.
Definitely, Red is definitely fighting for it. Very vicious tug of war this game, and both of the supports are doing their job and just keeping their stocks. Wario and Snake are living till forever.
That was so good!
Oh my god!
Is he gonna make it back? And he does.
So clean.
And then Flipp coming in quick. Oh, the sticky was on the stage. He didn't realize. Yo, he came in with like a airdrop. He's like, here's some supplies, chief. And he just didn't make it. All right, so we're going to game 5, dude.
We're definitely going to game 5. Twisty and Quaff.
Apollo just showed up 2.5 hours late.
Oh my!
I'm kidding. It was 1:30, an hour and a half.
Hashtag controversial.
I'm gonna report him to HR.
Oh my god.
I think there's a commentators guild. I heard about it on Twitter. That commentators are forming a union. You know. I'm gonna
definitely a
I'm gonna go
thing,
straight to the union hall
Oh yeah.
after I pay my dues, and I'm gonna say, sir, client number 3672, aka Apollo Ali. He's very rude, and he showed up an hour and a half late. He claims he just wanted breakfast with his wife. I don't even know if the man's married.
Where's the proof?
Where's the proof? I've never seen it. I don't care if his picture on Facebook got like 1,000 likes. Doesn't mean nothing. That could be a Photoshop. Unbelievable.
He knows people that are good at Photoshop. Look at Knox. He just didn't hire Knox real quick.
Oh, Apollo's his friend. It could have been on the house. It's collusion.
Oh my! It's collusion to a T. If Apollo Ali had a Yelp page, that's 2 stars.
Oh.
1 star.
That's a best case scenario. 2 stars is a best case scenario.
That's if I hated the food and they gave it back to me half off.
Oh my goodness.
2 star at best.
Oh my goodness.
Things would have to happen.
I'd have to speak to a manager immediately.
Immediately.
Where's the dessert for free?
Where's the free dessert? Game 5 at the stadium with all the people watching. Thousands of Pokemon.
Game 5 is almost like a dessert, right? You start 0-2, and it's like,
definitely.
I'm almost full at 2-2, and you're like, here's a little dessert, a little palate cleanser, little sorbet. And you're like, oh,
sorbet. Oh, shit on my.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if I feel comfortable with Charizard doing this.
I was talking about Wario.
Oh my god.
I'd be very comfortable with that. Wait,
ICU.
who said that? Oh, yeah. Let's see if the red team can get it together for one more game and make it happen, or the blue team's momentum that they've just been growing. It's just going to take them over to the edge and put them in winners final in this doubles bracket.
Goodness.
And it's
Quaff
looking
is
really
everywhere.
good. Quaff woke the heck up, man. He's up. Even though he's like dying, he's definitely the playmaker. He's getting the kills and being everywhere, just packing on percent, and just making it so easy for Twisty to just come through with a side B or a waft and make sure that they just die.
I just hope someone clipped that interaction, man. He
Definitely.
gets 1 stock with the neutral air as he's falling down. He caged and gets the second one. It's like, my dude, you weren't even done celebrating from the first one.
Yeah, he didn't. There was no after party from that. He was like, yo, I got the degrees. Time for the diploma. I mean, reverse it. College into high school, that'd be next level. Oh, gold! Now the goals are coming out. Game 5, you're gonna see 200% more gold. Oh, the grenade stopping the waft from killing. Oh,
I'm blue team right now, man. I'm about to like ask Tio to check some controllers out. Make sure that they're still playing because this is a completely different team.
definitely. It's there's something about those tank tops that are giving them
This is
power.
Yeah,
Banana Republic coming through for these men right now.
American Eagle.
American Eagle.
Just coming in crisp. Abercrombie and
Pitch all over this bitch. Oh my god.
Twisty definitely would though. We would shop at one of those places. I'm not sure which one. Quaff 100%.
Yeah.
We both have the same sported douchebag haircut. So, you know, I would have to say it's impossible. But blue team is ahead now, but only by percentage. Because while we were talking about fashion sets, red team has made a really strong comeback. Definitely. Oh no, that's almost the worst case scenario of all time.
That would have been scary.
Any harder
oh
than
my gosh. They're bringing it back. Oh, ooh, slice and dice. Oh, beautiful.
What was that noise? Someone needs to check on Charizard.
Charizard
ASAP.
Charizard's always had it rough in the vocal cord department. I don't know what's going on.
But when I can't remember, did he also communicate in the Pokemon movie via telekinesis of Mewtwo?
I don't think so.
Yeah. See, I'm getting a nod from TKM. Yeah, and he sounded pretty awesome, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna have to we're gonna need another fact check. Get the interns on this.
And as
dude, it's been a game of just complete swings. I don't know. You can tell this story 4 different ways.
Definitely.
I cannot.
Oh my god. He banked it all on that, and Kysce's gonna punish him for it. If he has to kill Kysce immediately, and then there's a chance.
That's that. I was gonna say, if I'm Quaff and I find a way to win this, I'm taking the TV with me to my house as a trophy. Like this happened here. That was one of the more awkward double sets I've seen, because it should have been over 12 times.
Definitely.
Blue team.
It was back and forth. And
Blue
really
team went down 0-2,
ways.
and neither one of them. Well, I guess game 2 looked pretty tight.
Yeah.
It came down to a 1v1, but it never felt like red team lost control of the set.
Yeah.
And then red team looked like they forgot how to play for 3 and 4. Like it really was that hard.
It was crazy. Yeah.
Everything was converted on from Quaff and Twisty.
Yeah.
Quaff completely took over the set for 2 straight games, and then game 5. Anytime we tried to make a nice elongated joke about Charizard, we would turn around and someone else took the lead. It was crazy.